Philip Stern is a former SEC attorney, now in private practice. Speaking via Skype, he told me what's likely to happen.
We are in a technological age right now that there's likely to be additional instances of outages going forward. And that's one of the issues that the Commission addressed yesterday, as well as the exchange is addressing today, which is what caused the outage, whether there are sufficient redundancies built into the system when there is a technological problem that the systems don't go down. And I think that is the single greatest issue right now is we know there's going to be technological issues, but we have to have sufficient redundancies or backups in the systems so when it occurs, we don't have a shutdown. And certainly if there is, the markets have to go down, not for this length of time.
How likely is it we're going to see a number of different legal suits following this kind of a glitch? I mean, obviously, litigation has already been discussed.
I suspect there will be some. I mean, people who had positions and couldn't get out, people who were using the Nasdaq or the options that trade off the derivatives from the Nasdaq securities to hedge positions. Those are the people who are going to be looking as to whether they have any claim for damage. So I suspect we will see claims. How successful they'll be remains to be seen.
And from your point of view, what is the number one thing that the SEC should be concentrating on now with regards to the future of electronic trading?
There needs to be a full evaluation at all the exchanges of their technological systems to make sure that they are as state-of-the-art as humanly possible as we go forward. Because we're just going to see more and more electronic trading, and to protect the integrity of our markets, people have to feel that that our markets will always be up and running for them to execute their transactions.
And finally, how much confidence do you think has been lost on behalf of the investor? As you well know, this isn't the first time this has happened.
I think for the average investor, it's not going to be a problem. For the institutions, realistically, they have limited options where they're going to go. So I don't think it's going to have an impact on the Nasdaq directly. I think if we have more problems, you're going to see corporations, though, reviewing their decision whether to list on the Nasdaq.